In today's video, I'll be comparing a full team of girl units to a full team of boy units to see which team is best in toilet tower defense. So make sure you watch this to the end to see which one wins. And without any waiting, let's just start with the female team. For this team, we'll be using the Tiny Force Woman, High Samurai Speaker Woman, Witch Gamer Woman, Block Woman, Healer TV Woman, and finally my beloved TV Woman. Yes sir, let's go! So there's our entire team equipped full of women, and let's see exactly how far it can get on endless mode right away. Here we go. Obviously, for this game, we'll make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time as well. But I mean, yeah, this team is honestly really solid for sure. I'm definitely happy to see it, or I'm definitely curious to see how far it can actually get us. I mean, we have the Time Force Woman as our main form of DPS, and it does slowing. We have the Time Samurai Speaker Woman for its assassin chance, the Clock Woman to boost everything, the Witch Gamer Woman to slow everything down too, the Healer TV Woman to boost our health base by a lot too, and then finally our TV Woman as moral support. Yeah, this team is honestly stacked. But yeah, by week 3 we have a stance as level 3, 2, and 1. By week 4 we'll upgrade our second one to level 3 as well as our last one's upgrade number 2. And finally by week 5 we'll, by week 5 we normally place down our first unit. For now we're just gonna place down our Time Samurai Speaker Woman right here. Yeah, this one unit alone should basically be able to take care of everything in its path at the very beginning, which is perfect. But anyway, by week 5 we can get our last stance to level 3. Already in level 1, it's doing 10,000 damage though. It has 45 range, a 1 second cooldown, and then 10% assassin chance on it too. Now we can get our first stance to level 4, but basically what the assassin chance does is that every single time an enemy has below 10% of its normal health, it can instantly get killed, but it has a 10% chance to do that ability. But anyway, by week 7 we'll get our first stance to level 5 as well as our second one to level 4, so now we have one is level 5, 4, and 3. And for this one level unit alone, we can literally just spawn kill everything. Basically everything as soon as it gets in range gets instantly killed. That's perfect. But now by week 8 we got our second stance to level 5 as well as our last one to upgrade number 4. And finally by week 9 we have every single stance to level 5. Now we can get our first one to level 6 by wave 10, as well as possibly a second one to level 6 by wave 10 as well. Oh my goodness, we got the exact amount of money we needed. Wow, that was perfect. And like, look, we're going to be able to skip instantly, and we basically wouldn't have had enough money if we didn't get the exact amount of money we needed right there. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Yeah, wow, that literally couldn't have been better. But anyway, by wave 11, we got our first stance to level 7 now. By wave 12, we can get a second one to level 7, just like so. And finally, by wave 13, we should be able to afford to get every single stance to at least level 7 too. Yeah, right now we only need $200 more, $100 more, and come on, skip one more time so we get enough money. Perfect, there we go. Right before skip to wave 14, we were able to get every single stance to at least level 7. Awesome. Unfortunately, by wave 14, though, we can't afford to get any of our stance to level 8, which is the maxed out level. But anyway, by wave 15, we maxed out 1 out of 3. By wave 16, we maxed out 2 out of 3. And finally, by wave 17, we have every single stance fully maxed out on the die. We still have $3,000 left over as well. So now we can actually start leveling up our Time Samurai Speaker Room. So there's this unit to level 2 and 3. And speaking of 3, where 3 is away from wave 20. And now we can afford to get it to level 4, but now we're 2 waves away from wave 20. But now we're 1 wave away from wave 20, and we got our next one to level 5 too. So there we go, we finally made it to wave 20 on that, and we got our next one to level 6, so there's only about 2 upgrades left to go until it's maxed out all the way. But yeah, we can actually get it to level 7 as well, and now we can defeat the wave 20 boss team until level 2.0. Yeah, luckily I literally got a 3-shot, that was so easy, oh my goodness. But finally, at last, by wave 21, we fully maxed out the Time Samurai Speaker Woman. We maxed out this unit does 155,000 damage, has 65 range, a 1 second cooldown, and then 10% assassin chance as well. Now we can definitely max out our TV Woman right about, let's say right about here. And yeah, there's this unit to level 2, and 3, and 4, and boom, there's it fully maxed out. Wow, TV Woman, you're looking mighty fine right now. Bang, 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 bang. Anyway, on level 1, when maxed out doing 500 damage, has 14 range, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Now we can definitely max out the Healer TV Woman right about here. So this unit's level 2 as well as level 3. Oh wait, never mind, we still need about $700 more. But there we go, finally by wave 25 on the dot, we fully maxed out the Healer TV Woman. Yeah, we maxed out this one does 20,000 damage, has 45 range, heals bases by 25 health each time, has 20 explosion rates, a 1 second cooldown, and then 50 extra base health as well. That means instead of 400 base health until you can actually go all the way to 450, as you can see right here. So watch, as soon as it skips to wave 27, it'll go from 445 all the way to 450. Perfect. Also, I forgot to mention, another rule for this video is that you have to use every single unit agreeing with me. You can't just use a bunch of Time Force Woman. You have to make sure to use everything else too. Next on the list, however, we'll definitely max out the Witch Camera Woman right here. So there's this unit to level 2. And oh my goodness, the final upgrade literally got $75,000. Are you serious? Yo, this is actually gonna take forever to get. Oh my lord. Anyway, now we finally made it to wave 30, and now we still need about $60,000 more before we can max it out. But if you use the wave 30 boss, the flying dual boss up to with 880,000 health, and watch how easily we're able to defeat it. Yep, there he goes right then and there this time. Now we only need $50,000 more though, 40,000 to go, 30,000, 20,000, 10,000, and well, we literally haven't had to do a single upgrade this entire time, and now already 3 is the way from wave 40. And speaking of 3, now we only need $3,000 more. Finally, once this gets to wave 38 on the dot, we will finally go to max out our Witch Camera one, that's just like so. But yeah, when max out does 111,000 damage, just 50 range, a 1 second cooldown, and then 50% toilet slowing too. Not too shabby at all, but now we're 2 is away from wave 40, 1 wave away, and bang, finally we made it to wave 40 on the dot too. Yeah, on this wave we have to defeat the Glitch with 1.9 million health on it, which is definitely quite a lot more than the last 2 bosses. But either way, this one should still be fairly easy to get, now it's already below 1 million health, 500,000, and yep, this time it dies right over this way. Now we can definitely max out a Clock Woman, and I think for now we'll just place this unit right here. So this one's level 2 as well as level 3, and finally level 4. Yeah, this one's super easy to max out since when max out does 17,000 damage, has 60 range, boosts cooldown by 22%, and now it's a 0.5 second cooldown. But yeah, now that we finally have every single Excess unit maxed out, it's definitely time to start maxing out a bunch of these tiny Force Women. But before we actually start maxing out one, I think it's time to place them all around the center of the map, or I guess the outsides of the map. So yeah, let's place one on the very front right here, another one over this way, a third one right here, a fourth right here, a fifth right there, another one right about here, but now we'll also max out one right here, as well as on this lane over this way, as well as hopefully now the, oh man, I can't fit one right there, all good. I guess instead we'll just place one over this way, and then finally one last one on this corner right here. Perfect. Yeah, now we basically have full map coverage, which is exactly what we need, and now we just need to start maxing out a ton of them in the direct center over this way, before we start maxing out any in the outsides of the areas. Anyway, now we already made it to wave 50, as soon as it skips one more time, just like that, maybe? Okay, wait, I was a little bit off, but now it skipped. And yet, there's every single one of these guys fully placed out in the center map, too. Luckily, it seems like they're all in range of the cooldown boost from the Clock Woman, but now we have to defeat the giant Smooth Toilet. Oh no, wait, I completely forgot. I need to place one more over this way, just so it reaches this area over here, too. So yep, now we're fully good, and now we have to defeat the giant Smooth Toilet, like I said, but now it's below 7 million health, 6 million, 5 million, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice, this one dies over this way, not too bad again. Now we can finally start max out Time Force Woman, so this unit's level 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and actually that's it fully maxed out, nice. Yeah, when maxed out does 27,500 damage, has a 62 range, a 0.195 second cooldown, 60% total slowing, and then 50 fortune range on it too. There's actually a total of 5 of those direct center over this way, so now we'll just max all 5 of these guys ASAP. So there's a second one to level 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. So now we have 2 out of 5 maxed out. And now we'll start working on our third one. So this unit's level 2, as well as level 3 again, and 4, and 5, and almost level 6. So now we can get it to level 6. And awesome. Finally, by wave 57 on the dot, we fully maxed out our third out of 5. Speaking of 3 though, now we're 3 is the waypoint 60. And perfect, now we're basically right back to spawn killing, which is exactly how it should be. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 60, 1 wave away, and bang, there we go. We finally made it to wave 60 on the dot, and we got our next one to level 6. I mean, there's only 1 upgrade left to go on this one too. But yeah, on wave 60 we have the Frost Skeleton tool with a little bit over 18 million health, I'm pretty sure. Yep, any second now will spawn in, so yep, there it is. 18.3 million health to be exact, but now it's already down to 15 million, 10 million, 5 million, 1 million, and this time it dies right over this one. Now it's actually dead to the assassin chance if you didn't notice. Because yeah, normally it would have taken us an extra second or 2 to kill it, but since it did 1 million damage instantly, it was definitely due to the tiny samurai speaker woman. But anyway, since we killed that boss, we actually did get enough money to fully max out our 4th out of 5. And now let's just start working on our last one in the direct center over this one. So it's into level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally in level 7. Awesome. Yeah, finally by wave 67 we have every single one in the center maxed out, and now it's just time to work on this one all the way over this way. Now we're already through to waypoint 70 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and bang, there we go. We finally made it to wave 70 on the night, and still enemies haven't really got much past this area over this way, which is really good. but I have a feeling that soon enough we might actually end up losing, which sucks. Now we have to defeat the giant turkey toad though with over 34 million health, but we already got a below 30 million health, 20 million, 10 million, 5 million, and nice. This time the giant turkey toad dies all the way over this way right here. Not too bad. Anyway, now we finally maxed out one of the few all the way over this way. Now I think we're just gonna work in clockwise rotation. So we'll go from this one all the way over to this one right here, and then from this one all the way over to here, and then here, etc. So yeah, now let's just try to max out this one before we beat it. So this one's level 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and almost level 6. So now we can get it to level 6. And finally level 7. Awesome. Yeah, wow, we were able to max out that one in literally only 2 waves. That was insanely quick. Now let's start working on our third one in the outer ring over here, I guess. And then we also got it to level 3. Speaking of 3 twice, now we're 3 waves away from wave 80, and we can get it to level 4 as well. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 80, 1 wave away, and bang, there we go. We finally made it to wave 80 on the dot now too. On wave 81 is actually where our next boss spawns in, so that will be able to max out our third one before the wave boss even spawns in. So there we go, skipped, we fully maxed out our third one, and now we'll start working on this one over here. That is second out, the wave 80 boss will spawn in the dual cargo total with 10 million health on it. I mean, we already got it down to 5 million. I mean, this boss is just so easy. It's already down to 2 million, 1 million, there it goes right then and there. Wow. And yeah, oh wait, there's the 2 glitches right then and there, both of which are already fairly low, so now there's both of them down, so now there's only 1, and there goes the last one. Awesome. Now we can definitely start working on our 4th one. In fact, I'll just see guys once we're done maxing it out. It shouldn't be too long at all if I were to guess. So yeah, by wave 85 this time, we fully maxed out our 4th one, and now we'll start working on our 5th one all the way over this way. Yet again, I think our goal is to max out before wave 90 this time, so let's see if that's even possible. So by wave 86, we got it to level 2 as well as level 3 and 4. By wave 87, we can get it to level 5. By wave 88, we can get it to level 6. And finally, by wave 89 on the dot, right before it skipped to wave 90, we fully maxed out our last time Fortune Woman before it skipped there. Awesome. Yeah, now we only have about 5 or 6 or so left to max out, starting with this very back one now all the way over here. But nice, now we made it to wave 90 with the next very tanky boss to defeat, the Broken Heart Toilet. Yeah, like I said, this is probably the first very tanky boss to defeat any of this video so far. So if any second now, we'll be spawning with over 100 million health. Yep, there it is in 3, 2, 1, and boom. 144 million health, oh my goodness. Luckily, we already got it below 140 million, and that's below 130 million, 120 million, 110 million, 100 million, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and no wait, I actually got instantly killed because of the assassin chance. Nice. So yeah, it took about 4 ways to defeat it, but luckily we can actually max out our background all over this way, so now we'll work on this one in this corner over here. Yeah, we can already get this unit to a whopping level 5. Wow, that was easy. By wave 96, we got it to level 6 now, and it seems like by wave 97, we fully maxed out right then and there. Awesome. Now we're through to wave 100, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and bang, there we go. We finally made it to wave 100 on the dot. We still don't really have too much to worry about at the moment, which is good for us, but yeah, the summoning is making all the way over here now. Luckily, we're still going to be fine for a very long time, since now we have to defeat the DJ Toilet 2.0 with over 200 million health. We already got it below 200 million though, and now it's down to 180 million health, 150 million, 100 million, and we just maxed out that one, so now we'll start working on this one all the way over here, so now we only have 3 left to max out. But nice, now we finally got it down to this last 50 million health, 30 million health, and nice, it actually got instantly killed again due to the assassin chance. Perfect. Anyway, now we're through to wave 110, and now we fully maxed out our third to last 2, so now we only have 2 left to max out, and now we're only 2 waves away from wave 110, 1 wave away, and nice, and now we finally made it to wave 110. Now we have another 2 DJ Tool 2 to make it all the way over this way, but we should still be good to get all of them, just barely. But for some reason, the wave 110 boss always spawns on wave 112. So now we're 1 wave away from where it spawns in for real this time. And now we only have 1 time Fortune Woman left to max out, aka this one all the way over in the very front right here. But nice, now we made it to wave 112, and any second now the next boss will be spawning in. So yeah, there it is right there with 292 million health. Yeah, the next Mutant Pumpkin Tool has 292 million health, which is actually crazy. But we already got it down to 250 million health all the way over here, 200 million health all the way over this way, 150 million, 100 million, 50 million, and nice, it actually got instantly killed yet again due to the assassin chance. Perfect. Anyway, finally by wave 118, we maxed out our last time Fortune Woman at last. And let me just double check, yep, everything is fully maxed out. Awesome. Now we just need to save enough money to fully max out our last 3 Santa placement slots too. But unfortunately to do that, we probably need around $200,000. So right now we have 50,000, meaning we only need 150,000 more. But nice, now we made some wave 170 with the next boss, the Astro Toilet. Yep, on this wave we have the Astro Toilet to defeat with 246 million health on it. But now we have constant enemies making all the way over to this the track over here. Luckily the Astro Toilet can get slowed, which is super helpful for sure, because if it wasn't slowed, oh my goodness, it would be zooming on by. Luckily it's down to 200 million health though, 100 million health, and now we finally have $100,000 saved up too. But now it's down to 10 million health, and finally at last it is dead right around here. 3, 2, 1, and bang, we defeated it. Nice. Oh my goodness, that took forever, bro. All that track all the way over this way. Dang. Now we only need to save up $80,000 more though, for 60,000 more, 50,000 more, 40,000, 25,000, and nice. Now we only need $10,000 more, but now we did defeat the Rabbit Tool with 686 million health. Yeah, now we finally have just enough money to fully sell all 3 of our Santas to hopefully be able to max out the last 3 units we need to max out. So if there's all 3 sold, and we're going to start by placing one of these Time Force Women all the way back here, right about, let's say here. Hey, let's just instantly max out just like so. Now we'll max out the last two Time Force Women in this area over here, so there's both placed just like that, and there's both fully maxed out by wave 132. So finally by the wave 133, we are fully maxed out at last, and now we have to defeat the Rabbit Tool, but we already got it below 600 million health, 500 million, 400 million, 300 million, 200 million, and wait, we actually might end up losing to these Astro Tools in the front. Wait, what? No, bro, we're getting so close to losing. Wait, they still have 60 million health on it. I think they're actually gonna get on by. Dang it. Yeah, now they're down to 50 million, but it's definitely gonna happen. Oh man, we got so close to getting past all this stuff. Yeah, just like that, with about 30 million health on it, they get on by. Wow, that was close. And unfortunately, we can't take them even though we have 50 extra health. Either way though, 136 waves beats it is no joke. I feel like this is gonna be very tough for the man units to beat. We'll find out right now though. In fact, yeah, here's a leaderboard up on the screen for how far the girl team got. We have 136 waves beats in, obviously in first place. But now let's just name out every single man unit we're gonna be bringing with us. Yeah, for this team we'll be using the Time Warlord Clockman, Quantum Cameraman, Sinister Time Clockman, Electric TV Man, King Drill Man, and finally Titan SWAT Cameraman. So there's this entire team equipped, and hopefully this team can actually be the team that the girls got to, or I guess the wave that the girls got to. Let's find out right now again. Yep, just like last time, we'll make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time again. And yeah, we'll pretty much do the exact same start as last time as well. And the rules still follow from last time. I have to make sure you use at least one of every single unit I bring with me other than the Santa TV, which we'll probably end up selling later on. But by wave 1, we have every single Santa place, and by wave 2, we'll actually get 2 of them to level 2. By wave 3, we got our first one to upgrade number 3. And finally, by wave 4, we'll get our second one to level 3, as well as our last one to upgrade number 2. Now it is most definitely time to place down our starting unit, and I think for this round, we'll just use the Electric TV, which we'll place right on this corner right here. So yeah, let's place in 3, 2, 1, and boom! Instantly, everything's deleted. Let's go! Yeah, that definitely gave us enough money to get our next Santa to level 3, so now all of them are level 3. In fact, I'll just see you guys once we finally have every single Santa fully maxed out, probably by wave 17 this time. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit. So yeah, by wave 17, like I predicted, we have every single Santa fully maxed out just like so. And I think we might as well just start with maxed out the Electric TV Man that we already placed in the center over this way. So yeah, there's it to level 2, 3, 4, and per. Finally by wave 20, we got our Electric TV Man fully maxed out. Yeah, one maxed out does 37,500 damage, has 60 range, 6.5 stun time, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Now we're actually about to take out the wave 20 boss already, so yeah, here it is with 192,000 health. And last time I died right here, so it seems like it's actually going to get slightly further than last time. Yep, it's already past that area, and now it's down to 80,000 health, 70, 60, 50, and nice, it actually got instantly killed somehow. I have no idea how that works, but there we go, we defeated it. Now we might as well max out a King Drillman right about here, I suppose. So there's that unit to level 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally level 10. Yeah, we mix out the King Drillman does 60,000 damage, has 70 range, boosts damage by 25%, has 10 seconds of stun time and 0.5 second cooldown, and then boosts drill damage by 30% as well. Now that these 2 units are maxed out of the 6 we brought with us, it's definitely time to max out the Titan SWAT Cameraman 2, which for now I think we'll just place right about here. So if there's that unit to level 2 as well as level 3, and now we can get it to level 4 by wave 26, by wave 28 we can get it to level 5, and finally by wave 30 30 on the dot, we fully maxed out the Titan SWAT Cameraman. Yeah, for some reason this unit actually does 0 damage, but has 40 range, spawn size with 200,000 health on them. This allows do 5,000 damage a second, boost range by 20%, and has a 0.5 second cooldown. It seems that we already did take out the wave 30 boss, however, so yeah, this unit's honestly very solid since it does boost range by 20%. Last but not least, we have 3 Titans to max out: the Titan Warlord Clockman, the Quantum Cameraman, and then finally the Sinister Titan Clockman. But now we'll just max out the Titan Warlord Clockman, let's say right about, I don't even know, I guess, right about here should be solid though. Yeah, this one's definitely going to take a while to max out. In fact, it might even take until around wave 30 or even 39 or 40. But we can already get it to level 2, 3, 4. By wave 34, we can get it to level 5. By wave 5, or not wave 5, wave 32, we can get it to level 6. And yeah, I was actually right. By wave 38 on the dot, we fully maxed out. Oh wait, shoot, there's actually still one more upgrade. Alright, well, never mind. But there we go. We finally made it to wave 40 on the dot, and we still have this time Warlord Clockman to level 7, unfortunately. As yeah, we still need about $1,000 more. But there's a glitch to wave 40 boss with 1.9 million health on it. And yeah, we'll also be able to fairly easily defeat this one, so it's already down to 1.7 million, 1.5 million, 1 million. And yeah, this time the boss dies right over this way. Not too bad. But finally, at last, by wave 41, we fully maxed out the Titan Warlord Clockman on the dot. Perfect. Yeah, when maxed out does a whopping 143,750 damage, has 72 range, spawn size with 900,000 health on them, and does allows do 50,000 damage a second, and boost range by 30%. Or not range, boost cooldown by 30%, has 6 stun time on it as well. That's a 0.5 second cooldown, slows one by 60%, and has 50% extra boss damage too. Now that that's finally out of the way by wave 43, we can definitely max out the Sinister Titan Clockman right about here, I suppose. And hopefully this one doesn't take nearly as long. I think our goal is to max out this one by wave 50. Says it's level 2, 3, 4. By wave 47, we can get it to level 5. And dang it, we made it to wave 50 and we still quite haven't this one maxed out. Oh wait, there we go. Finally by wave 50 on the dot, we maxed out the Sinister Titan Clockman. Yeah, we'll get to its stats in a second or so, but now we're actually about to defeat the giant Smoothtail with 9 million health on it. And yeah, this one's gonna die so easily. It's literally dead right then and there. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, we maxed out the Sinister Titan Clockman, does 312,500 damage, has 102 range on it. Spawn size with 5 million health, it has a 10-second stun time and 0.7 second cooldown. It finally slows by 70% as well. Last but not least, we can finally start maxing out a ton of these Quantum Cameraman too. But first, let's actually place the bunch before we start maxing them all out. So there's the total. Wait, hold on. Why is this one rotated? Are you kidding me? Well, anyway, there's 3 placed, 5, 10, and finally there's every single Quantum that I can place down for now, fully placed down. As you can see, everything has a full boosted damage too. Everything has plus 20 range, minus 30% cooldown, and then plus 25% damage as well. At last, though, we can finally start maxing out our Quantum Cameraman, so this unit's level 2 as well as level 3 and 4. And finally, it seems like by wave 60 on the dot, we fully maxed out our first Quantum Cameraman. Nice. Yeah, we maxed out this one, does 78,125 damage, has 180 range on it, spawn size with 5 million health, stuns for 6 seconds at a time, has a 0.175 second cooldown, and then 70% toilet slowing as well. Yeah, now we can definitely start maxing out the rest of these guys, but now we have to defeat these wave 60 boss, the Frost Skeleton Toilet. Yet again, this one's actually going to be fairly easy to get as it's already down to 10 million, 5 million, and yep, this one's dead right then, and boom, there. But now let's just start maxing out our second Quantum. So this one's level 2, is level 3, yet now 2. And now we can afford to get it to level 4 by wave 63. And boom, finally by wave 66, we fully maxed out our second one. Now we'll just start working on these two, so starting with this third one right here. And nice, we can already get it to level 3. Speaking of 3 though, now we're 3 is away from wave 70. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we made it to wave 70. On wave 70, we have the giant turkey toilet to defeat, and this boss has around 34 million health, I'm pretty sure. But for some reason, it always spawns on wave 71, so yep, there it is right there with 34.2 million health on it. I mean, yet again though, this boss is gonna be so easy to get. I mean, it's already down to 30 million, 20 million, 10 million, 5 million, 3, 2, and nice, it instantly got deleted too. Perfect. Actually, as soon as we did defeat it though, we could fully max out our third one, and now we'll start working on this fourth one right here. And yet again, I think our goal is to max out before wave 80. So by wave 73, we can get it to level 2 and 3. By wave 75, we can get it to level 4. And finally, by wave 77 on the dot, we fully maxed out our fourth one. Perfect. Now we're already 3 is away from wave 80 though. And now we'll start working on all the ones up here, starting with our fifth one over this way. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 80, 1 wave away. And bang, now we made it to wave 80. Yeah, we can already get our our fifth one to level 4, that's what I meant to say. But on wave 80, we have our next boss, which is actually the dual cargo toilet. Yet again, though, I'm fairly confident we will actually be able to defeat it, so yeah, any second now, we'll spawn in right then, and boom, there. Okay, my bad, I was a few seconds off, but now it's spawning with 10 million health, like I said. Just like that, though, it's already dead in 3, 2, 1, and wait, come on, get to the front, and then it'll start taking so much damage. Either way, there it goes right then and there. That was so easy, oh my goodness. Yeah, both of the glitches did spawn in, and as you can see, they are right there, and yeah, there goes the first one as well as the second one as well, and 3, 2, 1, boom, defeated. Anyway, by wave 84, we fully maxed out our 5th one, and now we can start working on this one right here in the direct center, which is our 6th one. Speaking of 6, we're actually 6 ways away from wave 90, but don't worry, we won't start the countdown. In fact, you know what, I'll just see you guys once we're done maxing out this one, or if it's wave 90, whichever one comes first. So yeah, see you guys in either 5 waves or a few waves less. So there you go, actually by wave 88, we fully maxed out that one right here, and now we'll start working on all the ones that are in these rows over this way, since that's all that's left to max out. Starting with, I guess, our 2nd out of 3 in this row here. I'll just count this first row right here as 3. But anyway, there we go, we already made it to wave 92, and we got our next one to level 4. But on wave 90, just like last time, this is obviously the first very tough boss to defeat. It does have about 130 million on if I were to guess. Oh, yeah, no, 144 million, my bad, but we already got it down to 140 million, and 130 million, and nice, any second that's actually gonna get picked up like that, so now it's down to 120 million, and 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, and nice, it actually got rewind all the way back to the beginning due to this black hole right here. Anyway, now we maxed out 2 out of 3 in this row over this way, so now it's just time to max out this corner one right over this way right here. But nice, just like that, we got the broken heart total below 40 million health, and nice, now it's actually about to break this black hole right here, but now it's down to 30 million, and 20 million, 10 million, and yeah, this time it's gonna die right on this corner exactly right here. Not too bad at all, I'll take it. Yeah, it took about 4 waves to defeat just like last time around, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, now we're already 3 waves away from wave 100, and 2 waves away, and now we've already maxed out all 3 over here, and now it's just time to work on these 2 over this way next. But now we're 1 wave away from wave 100, but nice, there we go, we finally have to defeat the DJ Tool 2.0 with 206 million now. Yet again, this boss should be fairly easy. I don't really expect it to get much past this area right here, if that, but now it's below 200 million now, 150 million, 100 million, 50 million, and watch, now it's actually about to get rewind in 3, 2, 1, and oh wait, hold on, it actually got frozen in place for 10 seconds. And wait, it might not even have to get rewind. Yo, we're actually gonna be able to take it out normally. No way, yep, there goes right then and there. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, that time it only took 4 waves to defeat, but now we got our first one out of 2 maxed out over here. But now we're already 3 waves away from wave 110, 2 waves away, and boom, now we made it to wave 110. Finally by wave 110 though, we fully maxed out this row over this way, and now there's only a total of 2 rows left to max out, with 6 in total to be exact as well. But nice, now we have to defeat the wave 110 boss, the mutant pumpkin, so with 292 million health. Nice though, we already got it down to 250 million health, 200 million health, and now we maxed out 1 out of 3 in this row right here, 100 million, and watch, it's actually about to get rewinded right then and there too. Oh wait, what? Why isn't it getting rewinded? Well, whatever, we are about to take it out right then, and there, awesome, not too bad. It took 9 waves to defeat it in total, but at least we were actually able to defeat it anyway. Anyway, now we made it to wave 120, and we're actually somewhat struggling at this point too. I feel like this is around the time we were struggling for the last team as well. Then again, we have the Warlord Rewind and the Sinister Time, so we don't really have too much to worry about for now either way. But nice, now we have to defeat the Absolute Tool with 246 million health yet again. And now we maxed out 2 out of 3 in this row over this way, so now there's only a total of 4 left to max out. And just like that, I already got rewinded, we're right back to the beginning. Finally, Sunset lost 200 million health though, 150 million, 100 million, 10 million, and this time it's gonna die right over this way yet again. Not too bad. Now we're officially 10 waves away from where the girl team got, so it's definitely gonna be very close for sure. I mean, we have some news making it all the way over here now too. Now we're officially 3 waves away from wave 130, and we got our last one in this row max out, so now we only have 3 left to max out as well. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 130, 1 wave away, and boom, now we made it to wave 130 with the next boss, which is the Rabbit Toilet. Yeah, this boss has over 600 million, just like I had last time around too. So if there it is with 686 million health to be exact. But now enemies finally ran at this corner. In fact, there's actually quite a few with over 100 million health each. Wow. But before we even got it below 600 million health, we maxed out 1 out of 3 in this row. But finally, at last, we got it down to its last 600 million health, 500 million health, and now we only have 1 left to max out too. And now we're actually on the wave that the girls team got too. Wow, this is gonna be close. Oh my goodness, bro, I didn't even realize it was gonna be this close for sure. I mean, we still have to defeat everything on these waves at the moment, and we're not even close to being fully maxed out quite yet, since we still need like about, or like $300,000 in total probably. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 140, and now we're only 2 waves away, and we're only 1 upgrade away from maxing out our last quantum cameraman. But now we're 1 wave away from wave 140, and the rabbit tool actually did get rewinded, but now it's down to its last 420 million now. But dang, we actually made it to wave 140, and we still haven't taken out everything on these waves for now. Yikes. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute till we see the next boss pop up here, since we still haven't defeated the rabbit tool quite yet. But at last, by wave 140 on the dot, we fully maxed out every single quantum cameraman and every single unit in general, as you can see here. All that's left to do now is save up about $250,000 this time to sell all 3 of our scenes to play at least and max the last 3 quantum cameraman down. But now it's down to its last 300 million now, 200 million, 100 million, and bang! Finally, unless we are gonna take out the rabbit tool after about 60 waves of trying to take it out, so there it goes at last. Wow, that took forever. Anyway, this is the second episode tool now with 370 million, then we already got it below the 300 million and 200 million. And we actually just reached the toilet cap as well, if you guys didn't see that earlier. Now we're already 3 waves away from wave 150 though, so we are still somewhat alive, but it's definitely not going to be very close yet. But now it's down to this last 50 million, and now we're 2 waves away from wave 150. And nice, we actually were able to defeat the second episode tool somewhat on time. It only took 8 waves that time around. And now we actually have $125,000 saved up, meaning we're halfway to get into where we need to be before we can sell 3 of our Santas now. But yeah, any second now, I think it is definitely going to be a great time to use our time stop at last too. Now we're 1 wave away from wave 150, and boom, now we made it to wave 150. Yeah, I think once the wave 150 boss actually spawns in, well, that means our sinister time stop. So yeah, we're gonna use it in 3, 2, 1, and wait, where's the boss? Okay, there it is. Let's just use it right now. Yeah, I mean, it lasts for a whole 60 seconds, so we'll definitely get to basically take care of everything that's in the direct center right here, probably. So yeah, just like that, we cleared up everything and over this way. Now enemies are only over to here again. But just like that, the time stop is already over. Oh no. Yeah, and we're still at the toilet cap as well. Yo, we are so cooked any second now. I'm definitely curious to see if this actually counts for a higher wave than last time though. I mean, there's so many tools on the map, so there could still be some from like wave 134 or something like that. Either way though, we're finally almost at $200,000 saved though, so now we need to save about 50,000 more right about now. But there you go, finally unless we have almost $250,000 saved though, so now I think it's just a great time to sell 3 of our Santas. So if there's no 3 sold just like that, and now enemies are still only over here, so we're still alive for at least a bit longer for sure. Although I'm not exactly sure where I want to place these last 3. I mean, we might just end up placing them back here, but let's see. Okay, they're still fully boosted. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, let me just place all 3 back over this way. Wait, is this one going to be fully boosted? Oh, wait, what? Why is this one not fully boosted, but everything else is? That's really weird. I guess because of that, we'll just place our last one on this corner this way. Yeah, let's just instantly max out all 3. So yeah, by wave 155, we are finally maxed out at last. Dang, that took forever. Now we're 3 waves away from wave 160, 2 waves away. And wait, what? How did I die, bro? I didn't even see how we lost. Oh, well, I guess we got 148 waves beaten. So in reality, it doesn't matter. So yeah, here's the final leaderboard to wrap up this video. We have 4 minutes in first place with 148 waves, just barely. In second place, right behind it, is the girl team with only 136 waves beaten. I'm honestly happy with how close that was. I thought there was going to be a very large skill gap for sure. But I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe to help me out a ton. And hopefully I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video if I'm able to upload that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Peace out, everybody.